Hello everyone and welcome to our webinar for today, our artistry webinar. My name is Donna Van Trier and I'm really looking forward to presenting our webinar on the Artistry Virtual Beauty App for you today. So I hope you've had a fabulous week. I've had a great week, very busy, lots of work with artistry coming up. So it's kept me very, very busy throughout the week and ongoing as well. But hopefully you've had a very good week as well and you're all keeping well. So today it's an absolute pleasure to be able to present this webinar for you. So before we get started, let's have a look at how we're going to connect today. So first of all, how about let's have a little exercise. Pop your hand up for me if you can hear my voice and see the screen. Fantastic. Okay, so by clicking on the hand button, raise hand, you can actually connect with me and just tell me that you can hear my voice and see the screen. Also, what we're going to do today is if you've got any comments that you'd like to make, please pop it in the chat box. So you can see a little chat box there. So open up the chat box and you can write in any little comments in there. And also, if you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to send me a question and you can pop that in the Q&A box. So we'll answer these throughout. If I see any questions come up, we'll stop and we'll answer those questions as we go through. So we all ready to get started. So there's another exercise for you. You can pop your hand up. You all ready for me? Yep. Fantastic. Excellent. I see that you're all engaged. I need to know that you're not snoring on the other end and that you're all engaging with me. So that's terrific. So today, as I said, our workshop and our webinar is all about the Artistry Virtual Beauty App and how we're actually going to consult with the Artistry Virtual Beauty App. Because, when, I know that a lot of us are sort of not as restricted now with the COVID restrictions. I know I'm over here in Perth and we're pretty lucky over here because we can socialize and we can get together, but there's still a lot of regulations going on all around the place. So when you can't consult with face-to-face, the Artistry Virtual Beauty App is the perfect go-to to connect with your customers. So, it's a tool that when we were not using our Artistry Skin Analyzer, and I know many of you are using the Artistry Skin Analyzer, this is a tool that you can use. It's a free app for you and your customers, and you can jump on, you can start communicating and having heaps of fun. So if you haven't done it already, if you haven't downloaded it, please do this. I really encourage you to download the app and get started, have a bit of fun with it. So here's a little exercise for you. You might like to write in the chat box, what you're doing with the Artistry Virtual Beauty App. Are you using it? Or, are you, what do you use it for mostly? So I'll be looking forward to reading some of those chats from you. So from a lot of feedback that I've had, since the shutdown, the COVID, we've found that the Artistry Virtual Beauty App has been really successful in connecting with your customers. Now, the one thing that I really love is the fact that, we can now connect to more people. We can connect to people all around Australia and New Zealand. So for example, I'm over here in Perth, but I can connect with people, through the app or on social or, just from all over Australia and New Zealand. And now I can have a consultation with people virtually anywhere. So that is one of the huge, big selling points. And it's so important to us, not just through this period, but ongoing, growing our business and getting more people involved in our business as well. So in today's session, what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce you to the Artistry Virtual Beauty App, and we'll go through why it's going to be such an important tool for your business. So actually, before we get started, I've got a couple of chats in here. Let's open them up and we'll see what people have said. Attila, hi Attila. Attila, by the way, everyone, is in Canberra, so fantastic. So I can commute and I can, connect with Attila from Canberra. I live in Perth, so we can do that. Attila can have a great business all around Australia and New Zealand as well, just by using the app and being on social. So yeah, just a couple of comments there. So I'm sure that quite a few of you are actually using the app, or if you're not, after today, hopefully you will be. Okay, so let's move on to the next slide. So the Artistry Virtual Beauty App is a fun app. And as I said before, it's a free app. Okay. And it's a free app for your customers and for you to trial, a look with artistry. You can actually put the makeup on, have a lot of fun. When we first launched the Artistry Virtual App, we had heaps of fun because we were trying new makeup looks and, putting sort of accessories on and sharing it between us. And so, this is something that's really interactive, and people love interaction, don't they? I'm sure you do as well. But it's also a really good starting point for artistry skincare as well. And that's really important. So today we're going to go through how to do an artistry consultation with the Artistry Virtual Beauty App. Okay, so let me explain how it works. So when you actually download the app, you can do a personalized skin analysis, or you can do an instant virtual makeover. So for skin analysis, using a photo of your face, the app can analyze your skin's health. It shows your skin's age and provides you with a personalized skincare suggestion based on your results and preferences. Now, the skincare diary helps you keep track of your skin improvements over time with just one selfie. Either, you can do it a day. I'd most probably recommend you do it every week and every month, just to keep a track on how you're progressing. But, for makeup, you can have heaps of fun creating your own makeup looks, in real time, using this fantastic app. You can play with colors and collections for your face, your eyes, your eyebrows, your lips, find the perfect look for every occasion. Now, you can also save your looks that you've created on the makeup app and share them with your friends on social. And you know what? It's for all ages as well. Young people love this app, have heaps and heaps of fun sharing it. But, for myself, I like to try something new, a new color, and also share it as well. My friends and I, share, different looks with the makeup app as well. So how do you download the app? Well, it's really simple. For an iPad or an iPhone, download from the App Store. And for an Android, just download from Google Play. So to find more about the Artistry Virtual Beauty App, just log on to the Amway website. Go to About Amway and open Digital. And don't forget, for yourself and your customers, it's free. So don't forget to tell your customers about the free app. Yeah. Not free for Amway totally, because Amway have supplied this for us so that we can enjoy it. So how fabulous is that? And isn't this just the most fantastic tip and giveaway for your customers? It certainly is. So first of all, let's talk customers. Are you connecting with a current customer or a potential customer that you have an existing relationship with? Or maybe you're connecting with a potential customer, that's shown interest on your Facebook post or maybe Instagram. So finding new customers has never been so easy. Just post photos of yourself using the Artistry Virtual Beauty App, and I'm going to refer it to as your AVB app, because that's what we all say, yeah? And invite your friends or followers, you know, and to download the app and share. So don't just post once. Follow up with a, you know, now I'm finding out about my skin condition using the Artistry Virtual Beauty App. So much fun. You know, try it for yourself. Or, you know, another example, time to try a new makeup look. You know, do you like it? What's your new makeup look? Have a try for yourself. You know, have you, you know, posted to get a connection? So this is another question I'd like to ask you, and you might like to pop it in the chat box. You know, have you posted anything on social using the Artistry Virtual Beauty App as your medium and asked, you know, how are they using it? Or, you know, do you like a particular look? Have you done that? Yeah. So this might be something that you might like to try. So how about, you know, let's have a quick look in the chat box. I've got a couple of more chats there, and someone might have something in there. So some people are saying, I'm not using the app yet. So, you know, looking forward to learning more about it. That's fantastic, because that's what we're here for today. And how could I create Amway's website with my URL? Well, that's something completely different. So maybe we'll get back to that a little bit later. Okay, so how do you start a virtual consultation? So first of all, you need to give instructions to the customer. So download the free Artistry Virtual Beauty App onto your phone or tablet with App Store or Google Play. And then you can ask your customer, you know, perhaps they can do this ahead of the consultation. So maybe you've had a bit of a discussion and you've asked her to download it, and then you're going to have a consultation. Now you can give your customer instructions, or you can walk her through the steps. So let's say that you're going to do a skincare consultation. Now this might be for a potential customer who has direct messaged you to ask you for more information. Might be on a product, or you might have talked about the Artistry Virtual Beauty App and it's created curiosity, and she's been in contact with you by direct message, and she's asked you about it. So now you're able to opt in and have a conversation with her. So you've established that she's going to download the app and follow the skin assessment directions, and then share the results with you for a Zoom or phone conversation. Okay. Or, you know, it might be an established customer or someone that you know. You've spoken to them on the phone and had the following conversation. For example, Mary, to assess the current needs for your skin, I'm going to recommend that you download the Artistry Virtual Beauty App onto your iPad or phone. What do you have access to? Now, Mary might say, well, I've got an iPad. So great. So for your iPad, just download the free Artistry Virtual Beauty App from the App Store. To get started using the app to evaluate your skin, click on the skincare icon on the right. Take a photo of your face. Don't forget, it's got to be in good lighting, you know, with no makeup. And this screen is going to show you your skin health and skin age. Okay, pretty simple, isn't it? Okay, so let's have a look at what you're going to be seeing and what your customer is going to be seeing. And the beautiful face on my screen here is Lisa Dragonoff, and she is the marketing manager for Artistry. Very brave woman here, popping her face up on the screen for us. Team player, I say. Okay, so click on Personalize My Skincare. Can you see that little button down below there in the aqua? Personalize My Skincare. So if you click on, or I'll talk about this later, but if you click on Personalize My Skincare, then that will set you up in the app so that you can go back to it and check on, you know, your updates. So the questions that you're going to be asked are 5 simple questions, and then you'll be able to view the product recommendations. So the questions are going to be, what is your age bracket? What is your skin type? Choose the 3 skincare problems that are the most current skincare problems. And which of the following skincare concerns are you concerned about the most? Are you often exposed to a polluted environment? So just note that when you have a conversation with your customer after she's completed and shared her results with you, you would recommend that, you know, what I would recommend is that you ask several additional questions that are in the Artistry Skin Analyzer questionnaire. So if you're familiar with Artistry Startup and the Artistry Skin Analyzer, you'll know that there's a set of analyzer questions. They're also available as a download as well. So I think they're in module 2. So download those questions and go through those questions with your customer, especially if she's a new customer. As I said, just go to the Artistry Startup program on the website and you can download them. Okay, so what do the scores mean? Well, the skin health numbers range from 1 to 100. And based on the superficial photo of your face, it provides a score to, you know, tell you about the health of your skin. So 1 represents the lowest score, which is not healthy, and 100 is the highest, which is very healthy. Now, your skin score is the average of the scores given for spots, wrinkles, texture of the skin, and dark circles. So what is the skin age and how is it calculated? Well, the skin age uses predetermined inputs on spots, wrinkles, texture, and dark circles to assume a skin age. Now, the higher your scores in each of these, the overall skin health, the younger it will assume that you are. So it's just sort of really guessing, I suppose, but it's, you know, it's quite an accurate little device. So what is the difference between Personalize My Skincare and Continue as a Guess? Remember I said a bit earlier on, personalize your skincare. So clicking Personalize Your Skincare is going to save your image and also the results. And it's going to allow you to track your results over time. So every time that you take an image and click Personalize My Skincare, your results will be added to the graph, which you can track. And then if you click on Continue as a Guest, you'll not save that information. So it's not going to produce a graph for you to track your results in future. Okay. Now, the one question that I get is, you know, how different is it to the Artistry Skin Analyzer? Well, it's completely different because the Artistry Skin Analyzer is a really professional skin diagnostic tool that's really going to look into your skin to give you a result, as the Artistry Virtual Beauty App is more superficial. Okay. Okay, so what are the numbers on the bottom of the graph? So these numbers are the dates that the photo was done. So it can it does represent as month first and day second. So you'll see it as 5/8, which is the 8th of May. A little bit confusing, but as you get to see it, you'll recognize it. So what is the Skin Diary? Well, the Skin Diary tracks your results every time you take a photo, and so that you can see improvement over time. So each time I use the Artistry Virtual Beauty App and hit on, personalize, my skincare, it will show up my last result and it will track it. So the Skin Diary tracks your results every time you take a photo of your face, so that you can actually see the improvement over time. So what does 1D, 1W, 1M, 3M, and 6M mean above the graph? Can you see that there above that graph? Well, it represents 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, and 6 months. So what are the product recommendations based on? Well, they're a combination of the image taken and the answers to the questions, but there's specific weightings on each of the questions, and the camera and the camera assessment, so that the app chooses the most relevant and recommends regime, serums, masks, eye creams, and specialty products based on that. So in some cases, it may not recommend all the products that you, as our artistry expert, would recommend. However, it's a great introduction to the artistry range and a great opportunity for you to extend an invitation for a full professional ASA consultation when you can. Okay, but for someone like me who's based in Perth and Attila's over in Canberra, and we're having a conversation, it's a perfect way for Attila to say to me, look, based on the results from the Artistry Virtual Beauty App, let me ask you a few more questions just to make sure that we've got your product recommendations right. So we might go through the recommendations, and just through conversation and some of the questions that Attila's asked me from the Artistry Skin Analyzer questionnaire, we might determine that my skin concerns are a little bit more specific, so that we think maybe an extra serum or should be actually added. So it invites a really good conversation. Okay, so the app will show a list of recommended products based on the questions and your skin image. And then if you click on See Recommended Products, you can view the recommended artistry product. You can see there on the right-hand side of the screen. It's going to give you masks. It's really comprehensive, actually. And it's a great little list there. So then you're going to ask your customer to share the results with you. So just note that if the results are shared to your email, you'll get a full report. Okay, so ask your customer to also CC herself so that she has a copy of the analysis and product recommendations. But it's not a problem because you're going to supply, recommendations for her anyway. So the results can also be shared via social media, which is a great way to engage others. And even better if they're sharing with their friends and, promoting what a great time they've had with the app. So when you receive the results, you'll be able to view her skin image and the recommended products. Have a look at it, and think, okay, well, maybe we could add this, or I can ask her these questions, or him. Yeah. So this will also give you time to consider, as I said, other artistry products that you might be considering that might be beneficial for her. So call your customer on Zoom or Messenger and continue the consultation. Now, depending on her skin concerns or his skin concerns, add priority products to meet the skin needs and concerns. And when you connect, then you really get that lovely connection based on the recommendations. So now it's time to discuss the product purchase. Yeah. So no good in having this fantastic conversation and consultation if you can't follow it up with a product purchase. Would you agree? I'm sure you would. Yeah. So here's some examples maybe to close the sale. You know, what products do you think are the most important to start your artistry journey with today? How about another one? Based on your skin concerns and the personalized artistry recommendations, what products do you think would be a priority for you to order today? Looking at your personalized artistry product recommendations, yeah, and what we've discussed, what can you see that's missing from your skincare routine? I love that one because, you know, everyone is different with products that they're using, but quite often they're missing one vital product out of their skincare routine. So based on what you've learned about your skin today, what do you think your skin needs? And, you know, before you end your online consultation, don't forget to make an online follow-up appointment as well. Okay, we're going to carry on that consultation. So, for example, you know, Mary, as a follow-up service, I'm going to be in touch with you to find out how you're getting on with your products. Now, you'll hear from me to check to see if you've received your products and if you're having any problems using them. Now, I really like to keep in touch with my customers, you know, sometimes by email or messenger or by phone. Now, this can be to advise of new product launches, or it could be just a courtesy call. But let your customer know, because, you know, this, you know, let them know that this is part of your service and the service that you provide, you know, as a skincare coach, as you're a skincare expert. Okay. And they are a valued customer. Okay. So that's skincare. What about a color consultation? So the same principle. But the big difference here is that our customer is most probably more likely to share a color image of themselves than a skincare image of themselves without any makeup. Would you agree? I'm sure you would. So our customer can choose an artistry color product with the Artistry Virtual Beauty App. You know, it's simple, and this really is heaps and heaps of fun. Okay, so I'm now just going to leave it there for a second, and I'm just going to go up to the chat box just to see what questions are there. Jody has said, what lighting do you recommend for the skin diary pictures? Great question, Jody. I would really recommend good lighting. Yeah. You know, if you're doing it at night, much better during the day with a really good lighting. And you know what? When you're taking your photo with the Artistry Virtual Beauty App, it won't take the photo if the lighting's not good. Yeah. So it will actually tell you if there's good lighting or not. If you're doing it at night, you really need to have some really good lighting around you. Yeah, because the lighting will depend, it will really determine, you know, your age on the picture, and sometimes it will come up as a lot higher, or it can come up as low depending on, you know, the lighting that you're actually using. So, you know, we need to sort of play around with it. And, you know, it's not something that is 100% foolproof. Yeah, there's always that little area there. It's not like the artistry artistry skincare app. You know, it's sorry, the Artistry Skin Analyzer. It's not like that. As with the Artistry Skin Analyzer, we are putting the probe onto the skin. We can see the results on the screen. This is purely, you know, taking a photo and then getting the results. But what we're saying here regarding the results and, you know, with the lighting, that's a really good question. You know, it doesn't matter what the result comes back, it's still a really good connection to have, to connect with someone to follow on with a consultation. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, so let's just go back to our colour consultations. As I said, you know, the colour consultations are great to share. And, you know, I know that, you know, people share the colour consultations and they're having a lot of fun with them as well. And also they're great for asking, you know, questions about engaging. You know, what do you think of this look? Or what do you think of these colours? And getting some engagement that way. So when you're happy, you know, with a color or with products, they can share with you and you can start a conversation. So the same as a skincare consultation. So share, have a discussion, you know, about the products that they might have chosen. So don't forget to bring into the conversation some skincare questions as well. Yeah, it's all part and parcel of a makeup consultation. You know, we need to find out, you know, do you have skin sensitivities, you know, any skin concerns that I need to be aware of when recommending, you know, makeup, you know, so that could bring in some skincare concerns, you know, but makeup questions you might like to ask, you know, questions regarding usage. You know, what's the makeup? How do you use your makeup? You know, do you use makeup every day? Do you use it, you know, just for work or when you go out or both? Or, you know, do you know, having great conversations about usage with makeup. You know, is it a special event that they're looking for? Something different? Is it a particular makeup look? You know, are there any particular likes or dislikes? And we can talk about, you know, application as well, you know, with certain looks. So there's lots of different questions that you can actually ask your customer when they share it with you about makeup looks and also add-ons as well. So just to recap on closing the sale, you know, these can work for both skincare and color. So now we've completed your artistry consultation. What products do you think are the most important to complete your makeup collection today? Could be based on your skin concerns and personalized artistry recommendations. What products would be a priority for you to start with today? So looking at your makeup look, you know, what can you see that's missing from your makeup purse? Or based on what you've learned about skincare today, what do you think your skin needs? Do you mind if I make a suggestion? Or, you know, what I'd get you started on today is. So lots of little tips there for closing the sale and, you know, connecting and talking with your customer. So you've found some great products and she's really excited to get going with her products. So what she's going to do, or you're going to do, is click on the products to get to the website to shop and order. Okay, so it's going to take you to the website and then you can select the products to order. And then easily, all you need to do then is add to cart. So look, unless you're purchasing product for your customer, she won't be logged onto the Amway website. Okay, so therefore the prices are going to show in retail price. But if you want to place the order under your own name, when you're not with the customer, you can follow through with the normal order process. The customer won't see this ordering process and you can separately charge the customer the retail amount. However, we want our customers to take advantage of the 10% discount for the new VIP customer, don't we? So it would be really beneficial to register her or him as a new customer. And you might want to, if they want to do this themselves, you might want to give them some instruction on, you know, how to register themselves as a customer, but make sure that they know to put your IBO number in there. So your customer will have the option, as I said, of shopping as a customer or shopping at wholesale and becoming an IBO. Might be a question that you might like to ask. Explain the registration process to a new customer. And you'll need, of course, her or his, you know, a first name and surname, an email address and mobile phone number, and of course, delivery address to send the order, and a credit card number for the order. And also don't forget that if your customer is purchasing the Artistry Intensives Vitamin C and HA treatment, or any of the Signature Select masks, or the Artistry Shanghai edition, what's left of it, they will get 10% off those products, as well as a further 10% off their first order. So this is a great incentive for our customers, but it's a really great incentive for you as well to encourage those customers to purchase. So we spoke a little bit earlier about this. What's the difference, or how does the app compare to the ASA? Well, the ASA and the AVB app are two completely different tools for your business. Now, I'm not sure how many of you have the Artistry Skin Analyzer. I'm just totally in love with this little tool, but we recognize that not everyone has this tool. And of course, it is a bit limiting when you can't do a skin analysis for someone on the other side of the country. Yeah. So the Artistry Skin Analyzer and the AVB app are completely different. The Artistry Skin Analyzer is sophisticated. It's a highly tech advanced tool. It's going to allow you to conduct professional skin consultations that identify skin conditions both on and under the skin surface, and it makes a holistic product recommendation so that your customer can address their skin concerns to achieve, you know, their salon beautiful skin. Now, on the other side, the Artistry Virtual Beauty App takes a photo of your face and uses the superficial image to provide a skin health and skin age number based on what's showing in the images in relation to spots, wrinkles, texture, and dark circles. And the more obvious these four things appear in the photo, the older your skin age will be and lower your skin health. Okay. So for more information on any of, you know, or any queries, of course, please don't hesitate to contact me on beautyadvice@artistry.com. And don't forget that you can always set up a Zoom consultation with one of the business beauty consultants. They're going to be really happy to assist with your queries as well. So if you set up a consultation with one of the beauty therapists from the business centers, they can actually go through it with you as well. So next week, which is the 19th, Thursday the 19th, we're going to start Artistry Makeup Masterclass again. Thought this would be a great opportunity before Christmas to maybe get some great tips for some Christmas makeup. Now, I'm going to be presenting the 3 morning sessions with Tamara. And if some of you are familiar with Tamara, she's our business center consultant in Loganholme. She's our makeup specialist. And it's going to be heaps of fun. I'm really looking forward to presenting with Tamara, and you will love her webinars as well. Now, you'll find the Zoom registration details on the website. Okay, so let's come back to, if anyone got any questions for me, let's have a look and see if there's some more chats here. Okay. Anne, I have had internet problems tonight. Could you please send the recording? Anne, you know, these damned internet connections, I tell you, as you know, I had internet connection problems this morning. So yes, no problem at all. I can do that for you. Now, Gonzala says, I'm in love with the app. Fantastic. That's really that's wonderful. And what I'd like to ask you as well, you know, what are you using the app for? Are you connecting with customers with the app? So I'd like to hear, you know, if some of you are doing that. You got any little tips for us? That would be great too, because, you know, we can share those around. Okay, let's have a look and see if there's any questions in here. No questions. Ah, here's a brave person. Attila, hi. You also had internet challenges. Yeah, so lots going on. I think there's something going on in the atmosphere over Australia today, this week, because there's been lots of internet hiccups right across the board. You know, I've had them, you know, you've all had them. So, you know, at least we know, don't we? You know, we know, you know, that these things happen, and you can always reach out for me to get information anyway. So thanks so much, everyone. I really enjoyed connecting with you today, you know, through Zoom, and also helping you with your Artistry Virtual Beauty app, and hopefully encouraging you to download the app. Hey, how about this? How about emailing me a photo of your results, or a photo of you using the Artistry Virtual Beauty app? There's one for you. I challenge you. Okay, looking forward to getting your emails. Okay, everyone, have a fantastic week ahead, weekend coming up. And I look forward to speaking to you all next week. Just one little chat here. Here we go. I'm going to be trying to connect with customers for Christmas. What a great idea. I think that is the star comment for the webinar today. So congratulations. That is terrific. Great tip for everyone. So thanks, everyone. Take care. Keep well. Lots of love. Bye.